Welcome, or welcome back. It's round 2 of what might be the only European Le Mans series around this year. We are at Monza in the Oreca FLM09 prototypes for week 2 of the JvsZ Zero Bandwidth Challenge, or as this one has become, the Zero Bandwidth versus His Own Mistakes Challenge. Gene is sleeping this one off tonight. It's just too late in the evening to start a 90-minute driving session, so it's going to be just me against 29 other drivers, some of which will split off into the second split. We've got 30 total, ranging from 60-point ratings all the way up to Martin Smith, James Leader, Marcus Landrix, all in the 730s or above. Oh, I'm so outclassed in this series. So screwed. And we're at Monza, which is always good for a laugh or a cry. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully not terrible. But yeah, that chicane, man, it's something. It is something. All right, get some light on the subject here. So today begins my first day of forced sequester for coronavirus. Yay, great. Zero Bandwidth versus himself. Yeah, it really is. I mean, if you look at the replay from Barcelona, it was very much a situation of me trying not to bin myself. Although I did okay. I think I managed a 6th place there, so I was pretty happy with that. The GT3 race on Friday was another one of those where I was just like, please don't fly off into the sand. And then, of course, there was the Thursday race with Pro Sim Racing. That was really fun. I don't often have that much fun being that bad, but well, you know, this is a tricky car. Oh, I hope I loaded the correct control setup. I think I did. I should have pretty tough force feedback.
Your skin is okay.
Oh, why is my phone still on network? Stop distracting me, silly device. Oh, good. YouTube just notified me that I'm live. Thanks, YouTube. Brilliant. I don't know why that merits an email notification. But, whatever. I've gone through several rounds of setup. This one seems okay. We'll see if I'm correct about that. Oh, boy. Okay. We'll wait for SRS skin to figure itself out. Oh, that's terrible. I'm glad I wasn't there for significantly worse driving. I was actually really impressed with the quality of driving on Friday. That was a really fun race. I'm really glad I got in on the Friday one. It's too bad the Saturday one was not up to the same level. Well, I noticed that...
Skins are ready. Press the restart button.
Oh, there are new skins. Interesting. I thought I had all the ones that were listed. Well, I guess we get treated to some new stuff. There are 5 of them. One of them is me. Well, I noticed both the Friday and Saturday races were plagued by somebody lagging into John Cannon. Like, what does this guy have to do to get a race where somebody doesn't lag into him?
Your skin is okay.
Alright, let's get this going. A little bit of pracky in here before the session wraps over to quali. I have changed my control scheme as well. Applied it twice by the same guy. Gaiden was killed, yeah. Oh, jeez. Well, I'll just wait for SRS skin to figure itself out again. Great. Yep. I don't know why I keep having this problem.
Skins checked, nothing new, carry on.
A lot of other people don't seem to have this problem with SRS skin, but I guess it's just some combination of my video card and Sol and shaders patch and SRS skin. It just... I may need to turn off some of the debug features of Content Manager. I have debug logging on for apps and some other stuff. That might be part of the problem, actually. And I'm not managing my traction control like I was going to. There we go. So yes, I've remapped some buttons to TC because I've discovered that the turning wheel on my G29 doesn't really work all that well. So I've switched TC and brake bias controls, and now the TC is on the plus-minus buttons. So my plan is to have TC down at the minimum, but still on for the 2 chicanes. And then from Lesmo through to the Parabolica, have it at 3. To kind of help power out of these longer corners. So it's a much more complicated driving plan than I usually have. We'll see if my pleb brain can keep up with it. Whoa! Maybe I need 4 coming out of Parabolica. Maybe I can just not thunderfoot it next time. Oh hey, I don't have CrewChief on. Remember the TC. I forgot to go down to first gear. Oh, my brain's gonna melt. My brain is gonna melt in this race. I'm trying to keep track of all this stuff, and I'm not even driving an LMP1. This is just a P2. Oh, what a fun car. I've also jacked up my force feedback to 75%. In hopes of getting some more subtle front-end feel. Nothing subtle about that curb in Ascari. We are running 1-hour races this season. Yes, indeed. We finally put together a 1-hour series with Enrique's consent. We've been attracting the caliber of racers who can deal with it, and we've kind of always wanted to have a more serious business kind of series. So here we are, we're running a 60-minute ELMS schedule. These are the 6 tracks in the European Le Mans Series calendar for 2020. So it's pretty exciting. I'm really hoping to get some good stuff in. I'm actually going to run my race setup because I am planning to change tires in the race. So I'm short fueling at the start, and I'll be taking tires and fuel halfway point. Top 3 for me, I doubt it. We'll see, though. Well, he's gone straight on already. Oh, I almost did. The time penalties on this track that are imposed by Assetto Corsa are just absolutely bonkers. You enter the infield here at Variante Rogia at your peril. Somehow or other I put together a couple of 146 flats. But my average time tends to be in the high 146s now. I'm not really sure whether I should go to the longer 6th gear or just, I don't know. You really can't hit that inside curve at the end of Ascari. Yeah, I mean, I was just being careful, and I had practiced a lot. I think the last race I practiced for that much was the Daytona 48 minutes, honestly. I put a lot of practice into that first race at Barcelona, because I don't really know Barcelona that well. So I wanted to be sure that I wasn't held back by lack of course knowledge, and was held back only by my natural lack of talent. Please don't fight me for position on your out lap, because I'm on my qualifying lap and I'd really like to set one. Got Ramiro in front of me. We had a good battle last week. That's a good run through Rogia that time. What's up, guys? Just pile on in here. There's room for everybody. Even the sex bots. Not the sex bots. Whoopsie-daisy. I'm wondering if I should lengthen 6th gear. I'm running the short one right now. I seem to be topping out. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I did that wrong. Lost 2/10 screwing that up. Oh well. It's early. We still got 15 minutes left in qualifying. Plenty of time. This car is a lot better to manage now that I've cranked the force feedback up. It makes a lot more sense, you know? It doesn't feel quite so floaty when you can actually feel what's going on. Gotta figure out how to get out of Ascari. I get the entry okay, but I keep screwing up the exit and I lose speed all the way down the straightaway. Whew. Better. Much better. Half a second better. Nice. When you get it right, it makes such a difference. That's one of the things about Monza. You've got to get the exits of corners exactly right, or else you lose a ton of time in the rest of the course. You can afford to give it up on braking. If you can make it up on the exits. I lost my entire advantage there, screwing up the second chicane. Demonstrating my point. You know, the more time I spend in this car, the more interested I am in getting the P13C, which is the paid version. That's a model of the LMP1 open tops. It's still very much a similar car to this one. Whew. Thanks. Not good that my fingers already feel stiff. Poly. Wasting time fiddling with the wheel. Got to do that on the straight. So much to concentrate on in this race. Well, this is not going to be a good lap for me. Caution. Somebody blows it out of Lesmo 2 and hasn't reset yet. There we go, it's clear now. Thank you. I'm going to need a lot of luck here. The first chicane is not kind to people. Killer chicken. It's a killer chicken, all right. Oh, goodness. That was better. Does not comfort me to see all these people in the wall everywhere. Fine. Okay. How much time do we have? 10 minutes, so 5 laps, right? Let's go. Verlin disconnected. I do not remember seeing that name on SRS before. Fred would be proud, yes, I know. Whoever that was, thanks. Martin. Good thing I'm on my outlap, because that sucked. Got John Glondos in front of me. That worked out. thing I noticed, and it's happened again, the front tires are showing condition yellow already, but they're full. It's weird. Nice. This is the lap. As long as I don't mess it up. Gonna give away some here. Not too much though. .465 puts me in ninth. No 10th. Somebody in chat saying that he can't do this race because Soul keeps crashing. Hate to break it to him, but SRS doesn't use Soul weather. Well, that's the best exit of Ascari I've ever had. Do not fight me for position. You just came out of the pits. Now, my one fear in this race, I mean, I have several, but the biggest one is that even though we have a lot of really high-rated drivers in here, some of the folks trapped at the back are going to try and be turn one heroes. And pull some kind of galaxy brain maneuver into the first chicane. Yes! That's the way you exit Ascari. Blue being fourth. Well done. Booyah. Is that a PB? Not quite. It's also only good for 8th place. Oh, she's a little slidey there. Don't give it all away. Come on now. I need that 145. Go, 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 go! Yes! Still only 8th. Alright, I'm going to try one more thing before we get started. Oh, I don't have enough time to set a hot lap. Well, maybe I'll get lucky. I want to try it with the high 6th gear and see what difference it makes. Oh, look at that delta. Oh, my. The other thing... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Got it all wrong there. The thing I wonder about is running out of speed on the here and on the front stretch and in the draft, because the slipstream does have a significant benefit in this car. Exit is about even to my last hot lap. Let's see if the top speed at the end makes up for the deficit at the beginning. Yes. Interesting. But it's not enough of a benefit everywhere else. Interesting trade-off. Because I'm losing speed here, but I gain it right at the end of the stretch. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough of a trade to make it worth it. Let's get crew chief in on the action.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
So we'll load
60 minutes.
we'll load the race setup right back up. I believe I have enough fuel. I am going to change tires. I have two different strategies, one with tires, one without. So we'll still take the same amount of fuel, but the tires do take slightly longer than that fuel. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, Pasha. Stay calm. Focus.
And let's hope we don't bin it. Starting P8. Please don't kill each other, everybody. They're in 5 or 6. I'm at 4. Here we go.
Go, go, go.
Guy in front of me is lagging.
Inside.
Great.
Clear left. You're on the right, 3 wide.
Great.
Clear left. On your left. Clear left. Car left.
Oh, damn
Yellow
it. That
flag.
was my
Watch
fault.
out.
You're in the middle, 3 wide.
That lag
Clear
was
right.
killing me. Ow.
Left side.
No. Now I'm going to get a penalty, aren't I?
Hold your line. You're on the left, 3 wide.
Ah, dang it. Stop turning.
Clear all round.
There's an incident in Curva Grande.
Well, I got punted. Now I'm next to
Shocking
last.
Start. Come on, get it together.
That figures. With 3 incident points. Awesome.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Well, everybody will be dead here, too.
There's an incident in Lesmo 1. We think it might be Gil.
Car left, clear left.
You're locking your fronts going into
Right side.
incident in Lesmo 2.
Clear right.
Shocking start, all right, but not by me. People just drove into the side of me in the chicane. And the thing about it is, did I turn in? Well, yeah, the course goes in that direction. It's one of those racing incidents where it's everybody's fault. And I just lost out the most. But I've already made 4 of those positions back.
The gap behind is now
So it's a
decreased
cover
to
dive from here.
0.6 seconds.
The thing about it is, people will continue to bin it in that chicane all night. Can I avoid being part of it?
17th place.
Welp. I'm just glad I didn't get a time penalty in addition to that.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in Curva Grande.
Oh,
Looks
shocking.
like
Oh,
Dominguez.
don't drive into people.
Right side, clear right.
Is that Emiliano? That's too bad. No, Emiliano made it
You're
through.
looking
Who
your
was it
right
that
front
spun?
into Curva Grande.
I don't know. Oopsie daisy. Rip.
Yellow flag.
Oh no.
On your right, clear right. On your left, clear left.
Welcome to Monza. Shocking. Marcus is behind me somehow. He'll be wanting to get through.
Gap to
Emiliano's
Dominguez.
battling him.
Ahead is now seconds. Okay, Pasha, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No
Just
mistakes.
go, dude. Just go, dude.
On your right. Clear right.
Yes, I let him go. He's a faster driver, and I didn't want to fight him. I want to gain time, not lose it. If I can follow him picking his way through the crowd, so much the better. Back up to 12th already. It's an hour-long race, everybody.
Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
Tires just don't seem to heat up on this car, so I'm not
Fastest
worried
lap
about
for
that.
Smith, 146.5.
Romero has pulled aside for Marcus. Looks like that's all it
The
was.
gap to Gill behind is now 2.7 seconds.
Oh no! Saved it. Well, that could have been a disaster.
P12.
Pole sitter was last after T1, yeah. That happens. Well, the inevitable lap 1 festivities have now concluded. And it can finally be a race again.
Okay, Pasha, you're reeling. Dominguez in. The gap is 1.3 seconds. Yellow flag. Incident in. Lesmo 1.
Left side. Clear left.
Oh no! This whole fiddling with fancy controls is melting my brain a little.
The
A
leader
little
is
tentative
just
through Ascari.
145.7.
It's an hour-long race. I'd rather survive than try to chase lap times and end up binning it in Ascari. I found a faster way to take Parabolica. Yay! Achievement unlocked.
P11.
Got distracted.
Pit window opens in 2 minutes.
See, the thing is, I need to turn traction control down so I can accelerate out of those little
The gap
corners.
to Dominguez in front is now 1.5.
But I then need to turn it back up again so that my lack of skill doesn't kill me in the rest of the course. I need an app that tells me what my TC is set to. so I don't have to twiddle it to figure it out. See, if I had the TC down lower, then I couldn't do that out of Ascari. I'd just bin it. I'm catching Ramiro. How about that?
That was 146.8. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Cool, cool. This is such a great car. I'm really getting to love it.
Yellow flag, watch out. Looks like P4 has gone off in Lesmo 2.
Oh no.
Okay, Pasha, pit window open.
Oh, P4's not the only one. Oh, Caden, darn it. Speaking of people who need better luck. Oh, I messed that up. Johnny Major disconnected. No.
The gap to Gill behind is now 1.2 seconds.
– 11 laps till the pit.
P9.
But now tires are so green.
There's an incident in Curva Grande. Looks like it's Gill.
Who has just disconnected. Alright, well, fair enough.
You're reeling Dominguez in. The gap is now 1.3 seconds.
Screwed up that entry, but saved it. Get within half a second, I start getting the suck. Oh no, looks like Lenders got taken out again.
Caution. That lap was a 146.5. That's your quickest lap.
Oh, and he has given up. Oh my. Chicane is not a passing opportunity, so I'm not going to run up Ramiro's butt here. We seem to be a good match for each other. We had a good race at Laguna as well. He's not letting me by, is he? That'd be weird. He's fast. I'd like the position, but I don't have a right to it. Oh no! Oh no! Well, that's gonna lose me time. Wah, wah. What the hell did I just do to myself? Mismanaging the TC. Oh, that inside curb in Ascari. It will jump out and kill you.
The gap to Dominguez ahead is now 1.0. The gap behind is now 1.7 seconds.
Close enough for slipstream.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Uh-oh.
There's an incident in Curva Grande. You think it might be Thornton?
Yep. Please don't rejoin. Oh, Emiliano's out. No! Is anybody going to be left in this race? Ramiro, what you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, we lost 2 seconds in whatever that was.
Going into Lesmo 1.
Oh no!
Watch out.
I think Ramiro just disconnected. Oh, there he is again. Oh, no. Welp. Oh, no. Panama's losing internet. Well, you know, there was some talk on the news today. With everybody sequestered from this whole coronavirus thing, would the internet be able to handle all the increased traffic from people who would ordinarily not be hanging out on the internet all day? Well, Emiliano, don't feel alone. You can see ahead to Ramiro, and I dare not get near him right now.
You've used half your fuel. Yellow flag.
Because I don't know where his car actually is.
Looks like P5's gone off in Curva Grande.
Losing time behind him. This is not good for my strategy. Neither is almost crashing the car.
Your right sides are cold. To Dominguez in front is now 0.8.
Well, we did see that one race a couple of seasons ago where everybody from GTP disconnected, like, simultaneously.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I think it was in their challenge race with Too Old for Forza. What is this dude doing?
On your left, clear left.
Did you get a slowdown somewhere and he's serving it there? Is he letting me by? I hope so.
Car left, clear left.
7th position. Well done, Pasha. Good pass. Eyes front.
Please don't lag into me. Please don't lag into me. Please don't lag into me. Well, if he did just let me by, that was very kind of him. He didn't have to do that. It's true that I was losing time to his lag, but that's not his fault. I will not look a gift position in the mouth.
The gap to Dominguez behind is increasing. It's now 1.6 seconds.
Who's ahead? Vicente. Oh my.
Yellow flag, caution.
Uh-oh. Maybe not for long.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Yeah. Find a rhythm.
You've just done a 146.5.
Need to track front and back. That's good. Now's the time.
Curva Grande. It looks like Johnson. All right, Pasha. You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 6.6.
There we go. Wasn't a particularly good Lesmo, but it wasn't a bad one. By my standards, anyway. Well, this is a big opportunity. Lots of faster people have disconnected now. It's very suddenly a much smaller race. Oh, frame skip. Remember, I had a full-on seize
Okay, Pasha, come on, stay focused.
Barcelona race.
Apexes and exits. You've just done a 146.2. That's your fastest lap.
Starting to get a feel for melting off of the brakes in this prototype.
Incident in Curva Grande. Looks like it's Dominguez.
Oh. Zero.
You're locking your right front going into Curva Grande. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap ahead is now 4.7.
Did you say 1.7? No, 4.7. I was going to say. I want to chase Vince down, but I also want to be conservative and save the car. There's still 37 minutes left. I want to chase consistency instead of lap times. But if I get a great lap time, that won't help. That won't hurt.
The gap behind is now 3.4 seconds. Your last lap time was at 146.1. That's your best lap in this session.
Oh boy. is good. This is good.
P7.
So glad I turned the force feedback up. The car feels so much better now. It's easier to feel. Oh no, 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 no.
Okay, Pasha.
It's easier to feel when I screw up and throw it into the sand. I should stop talking. Here, Vince, have some time back. Got a little wiggle there, that's why I keep turning the TC back up.
The gap in front is now 4.6.
It is pretty jumpy. Welcome to the stream, Caden. And Steve, I don't think I said it when you joined. Good evening. Lots of pro sim racers in here. Speaking of which, how about all that sim racing action this weekend on YouTube? That was amazing. Come on. Drive the car. Drive the car! Dummy. Drive the car.
The right tyres are cold.
I think I might get new tires. Those left sides are looking pretty warm. Sim Pit's own Mitchie Hoyer doing a good job in his heat race in that the event put on by The Race in RF2. That's his game. I think he was in the qualifier match, which means that he was actually there because of a fast time and not because people know who he is. That was good. That was really impressive.
148.2.
Mitchie did a great job, but then got caught up in the back.
Okay, Pasha, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
In the final race.
The gap in front is now 6.0. The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 4.6 seconds.
Of course he's catching. I've screwed up the last 2 laps. I'm giving away 4 seconds.
The leader's just done a 145.3.
No! It's catchable, but you lose so much time.
You're locking your left front, braking for Parabolica.
So in the last 3 laps, I've given away almost 6 seconds of mistakes. I really need to cut that out.
That was a 147.7. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box this lap, please, Pasha.
All right, we're going in, going in. Oh, come on, come on. No, no, no. My brain is melted.
We've seen front locking going into Curva Grande.
Looks like I'm the first to pit. A lot of people are going to go for a short fuel and no tires. Which means I am on the wrong strategy. My lighter fuel load hasn't really gained me that much time.
That's half distance. We estimate 2 minutes of fuel remaining. What's your speed limit in the pits?
Clear left.
Alright, let's see what the damage is here. Why are there skid marks in my pit stall? That's weird. Yeah, I have high hopes for our Sebring race next weekend. I don't know if we'll get viewership, but it'll be fun.
The car behind is pitting. The pit exit's clear. Your tyre temperatures look good.
Alright, let's see if this strategy has a prayer of working. I think everybody else went with a full tank and is going to short fill and not take tires. I took tires and changed fuel to match. I need to play it safe on this lap, wait for my tire pressures to equalize.
The gap in front is now 10 seconds.
I think the fronts come out a bit hard. Giggity.
Cold tyres all round.
Where did I come out? P11. I didn't lose that much. And nobody else is pitted yet. Well, we'll see if we can make this up in the pit stops. I braked at the wrong marker. Looking at the timing screen, trying to figure out pit strategy or whether it's going to work. And I braked at the wrong marker. Welp.
The leader is pitting now.
Oopsie daisy. Why can't I drive anymore? It's getting hot in here. But I can assure you I'm not going to take off all my clothes.
You're pulling away.
It's not
The
that
gap
kind of
behind is
stream.
now 12 seconds. The gap ahead is now 1:31.
Back in the top 10. I'll take it. Oopsie daisy. At least I have clear track. Plenty of room to make my own mistakes.
Locking into Curva Grande. Yellow flag. Watch out. There's an incident in Lesmo 1.
Yes, there is. This is for position. He has pitted. Uh-oh. What's this now? Alright, let's settle in, find a groove, make up some positions. There's one.
That lap was at 146.7.
Ah, come on. Turn. It's so hard to be consistent through there. This is for me.
Yellow flag. The gap in front is now 1.3 seconds. There's an incident in Lesmo 1.
Yes, there is. No!
You're locking your left front into Lesmo 1.
I'm clapping my butthole shut into Lesmo 1. That was scary. I'm growing to really love this car.
The gap behind is now 2.7 You've just done at 147.4.
It's really quite fun. I actually like it better than the DP. That was better. That was
Gain
not.
on the guy in front. The gap is 1.6 seconds.
And this guy has pitted already. So I'm not going to get any help here. Everybody else short-filled. Question is, can they make their tires last? Or will I catch them at the end of the race?
Keep digging. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
We got 20 minutes to answer that question.
Okay, Pasha, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. That lap was at 146.3. The car behind's pitting now.
Car right, clear right.
Finally got that right again.
Incident in Lesmo 1. It looks like Thornton.
Oh, he's already a lap down to me. That won't help.
The leader, Smith, is pitting.
I disturbed a blade of Italian grass and got away with it. How about that for luck? Almost catching up to Vince again.
The gap behind is now 1.9 E7. Your lap
Good.
time was
That's
146.2.
Like the sound of that. No, 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 no! I hit the dang wall and now I'm gonna get a stupid penalty.
Track limits, watch those lines. You're locking your fronts into Lesmo 1.
And I went backwards there, because if I went forwards, I would get even stiffer penalties all the way out. Because the penalty zones here are wacky. Well, I gave away 8 seconds back to Vince.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I think I lost another position as well. The comments earlier about this series will be me versus myself. Yep. Thornton has left the race. He was behind me though. So no help there.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 6.6 seconds.
I've got it all to do again. Wah, wah. Back where I started with 3 incident points.
8th place.
Whoop-a-dee-doo, maybe 4. Who knows? Alright, shake it off. Back in the groove.
Okay, Pasha, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Maybe Lupo and Ballister will get into it. I need to catch up. That would be nice. That curb is so scary. A wiggle coming through Parabolica.
That lap time was 146.7.
Oh, don't you freeze, game.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 7.3.
I'm pushing too hard into Rosia.
Seeing right front locking into Curva Grande.
So maybe I should brake earlier. There we go. No, no! Oh, come on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's a 20-second
We've
cut.
gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
I didn't even
You're
cut the
locking
track.
right front into Lesmo 1.
And there's no slow-down alternative. I have to just coast for 20 seconds now. That is BS. Absolute BS. It's going to lose me at least one more place. But I'll have a good battle with John for the end of the race. I put one tire over the inside of Rosia, and that's a 20-second penalty because it thinks I cut across Rosia.
Time to get defensive, mate.
Poop to the dupe.
The window closes in 2 minutes. The gap behind is now 0.8.
I mean, it was my own fault for losing control of the
P6
car.
has gone off in Lesmo 1.
But to get a 20-second slowdown for that, it's just... Let's not do it to myself again, please. There we go. Zero bandwidth versus himself challenge continues.
The window closes in 1 minute. last lap was at
Oh, a lot of sparks. I wonder if I have the car set too low or too soft.
Alright, patch up. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Pit window is now closed.
Well, I'll give John somebody to chase here. That's fun. Oh, no, no, no. Why did I forget how to drive this car? Oh no!
The gap behind is now 1.7.
What in the world is going on? Why do I always throw these races away in the last 5 minutes? Come on now. Get it together!
The lap time was at 1:47.6.
This is the lap where I make it all up. This is the turnaround. Comeback of the century right here. Terrible exit was me too. Now I'm losing only 4/10 to myself. I'm still in the 146s.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Somebody being aggressive through Ascari. Going through the parabolica. Wah, wah. Gee, should I watch out for something? Yes,
The gap in
myself.
front has increased to 8.8. You're locking your left front, braking for parabolica.
Well, my strategy might have worked if I hadn't binned it so much.
Your lap times are increasing. Come on, get back on it.
Yeah, shut up, Jimmy. Was it apparent on stream how close I was to going straight on at the chicane? Because I just barely made that.
The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds.
I think I'm at the point now where my brain is melted. It's really hot in here. The heat is, for some reason, pouring right on me from the vents in the ceiling. It's actually kind of distracting me how hot it is in here. But if I finish where I started and have only 3 incidents, I think I'll be halfway decent tonight.
Okay, Pasha, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. That lap time was 146.9.
I used to know how to take that chicane. Apparently I've forgotten. It's really distracting to have hot wind blowing on my face, but that's exactly what's going on with the heater on. I don't know why the heat's even on. It's already warm in here. Work. 2 or 3 laps to go here.
Yellow flag, caution.
Car left, clear left.
Oh, Emiliano's back. Cool.
That lap was at 147.4.
Good for you, man. Rejoin and finish out the race. Not
Okay,
last.
Pasha, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap behind is now 2.4 seconds.
I'm gapping John, but not catching Luca because I keep messing myself up. Stop messing up. Oh, this is still a fun car.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
You can be feisty. I've enjoyed this race. First couple of laps were a disaster. I've held my own against some drivers who I still think I was better than me.
You've just done
That's
147.0.
I think my strategy might actually have worked if I hadn't thrown it away with so many mistakes in the middle there. Right at the start of the second stint, it just fell apart. I don't know what it is. What was that? What am I doing? Losing a second, that's what I'm doing. Apparently. Well, whatever. Coming to the white flag. I didn't get lapped. That's something. I think. Oh no! Way too deep. That's what she said. So I think I'm up to about 10 seconds of mistake giving away.
You're locking your left front going into Parabolica.
Had I had those 10 seconds back, well, I still would have been in the same position. So whatever. Well, there was that 8 seconds of spinning and chicane. So I might have had 7th on my hands if I had stopped screwing up. But really, I'm pretty much where I deserve to be after all that bad driving. So, can't be mad about it. Come on. It's really distracting how hot it is in here.
You're locking your left front into Lesmo 1.
It's not just because I'm talking. I really can't concentrate with the heat blowing on me like this. SRS TV has given up on us. I'm taking too long here. Won't even wait for your host. Well, there it is. Assuming I don't bin it in Parabolica. It's possible.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Glad I added that extra fuel, because I think I needed it.
8th place. That's it. We're done.
Well, there we go. We finished where we started. Got 3, maybe 4 incidents for our trouble. Boink. Well, the mistakes are disappointing, but I can only be disappointed in myself. I finished where I started. That's right. Oh, boy. It is a tough car. I'll give it that. Oops, sorry. Keep punching the mic stand. Alright, well, that's that. Let's check out the replay. If this game doesn't crash on me. There it is. It was a good race. I'm not disappointed. I would like to have made fewer mistakes. But all in all, I finished where I started. Among some very good drivers. So, I'm okay. I'm okay with how that turned out. I wouldn't say I'm pleased with my performance, because I did mess up a lot. But I'll let myself have it there. All right, let's get into some fun things with the livery showcase. Hey, it's back. It's orange and it's black. I do like the way this turned out. Got the wedges of black on the top. Got the series banner. Got the YouTube channel, which you're watching right now. Let's go back to somebody else. That's, let's see. Here's Ramiro in one of the GTPs. I really like the team identity these guys have going on. Spun twice and finished third, so there you go. That 20-second slowdown was just stupid. I don't know what was going on. Ooh, hey, look at that. Somebody, Paul Valentine. Oh, you're using the Martini livery. I went out and found this on Race Department, I think. That looks really nice. This is a real one, isn't it? Henderzanda and Schulte. I forget what year this is from. 2014, I guess, because it's got Tudor badging but a blue number plate. So that would put it in 2014. That's cool. Is it weird that I know that? Another one of the GTP cars, Vicente de Silva. Got the Panama flag on the front. Got the series badging on all these guys now. That's cool. Wrong IMSA series badge, but I'll let that slide. Because it is wearing Continentals. Let's see. This is downloaded from somewhere, I think. It's a cool one. Starworks with Kvam and Bradley aboard. Let's see, popular one. Ooh, John Galambos. What is this? The Razorback. Is this an Expanse reference? Is John here? Is this a reference to The Expanse? I think it is. If someone could confirm with John, that's cool. I like it. Simple, elegant, badass. It is! It is! Reading a book has done something for me. That is awesome. I like it. I like it. And now I have it because I have downloaded it for this race. Yay! So happy. It looks really nice. I would almost say just leave it the way it is. It's so clean. By the way, here's Emiliano in his GTP livery. He's joined GTP this season. Caden Russell, Napa livery. That's cool. Alexander Rossi and Caden Russell. Awesome. Is this a real ELMS car, I wonder? Work in progress. Awesome. Looking forward to the next one. And then we're back around to me, so that was fun. That was fun. Let's get back to the sim, and we'll watch the start. Oh, this was painful. I am interested to see how much of this was my fault, because I don't think I'm 100% innocent here. Maybe 90%. Let's find out. Oops, hang on. I've lost my UI. There we go. And we go, go, go. Go, go, go. And let's slow jam the race. I don't remember getting hit from behind, but we'll find out here. I think a lot of people just messed that up. Caden, there you go. 3 wide through the... Yeah, a lot of people missed this breakpoint. I hit... Who was this in front of me? Because I was totally guilty here. James! Oh, no. I'm sorry, James. I totally misjudged my braking. Trying to stay behind you. Didn't brake enough. Tapped you there. Doink. That's a tap from... Same kind of deal. Damien tapped me in the same way. But now, what happened here? Okay, so 2 things happened here. One is John hops over the curb and loses the car. So he's out of control at this point. He's going right. There's nothing he can do about it. Plus, my spotter has told me I'm too wide. Look at where I am on the track. That's on me. That's on me. I cut in knowing that I was too wide. I cut in and got hit. That is completely on me. Sorry I got in your way. I paid the price. And then, oh, God. pulled out right in front of whoever that was. That was Daryl. So there you go. That's how I went from 8th to 21st. Yeah, it was my mistake, and I ended up paying for it. So good job, RNG. There's Daryl losing it. What happened here? This is Emiliano. Must have gotten a slowdown in the chicane. Let's find out how. Probably the same way I did. Nope, he went straight on. Yeah. No, wait. Somebody else was slowing down here as well. Sorry for the flashy cam, guys. David Gill, why is he slowing down? Oh, because he also went straight on. Okay. All that flashy cam just to find out, oh, it's the same damn thing. Okay. The replay's messed up now, so I have warp drive engaged. Gill only got a 5-second slowdown, I guess. Or no, he serves the rest there, so there we go. Let's speed this up. I think I have the car too low because I keep throwing sparks the whole time. But I want to have it low to increase the downforce. Because the simulation is good enough that you do get some suck from having the car slam down a little bit. You know what I want to know? Lap 1 was bad, but lap 2 was insane. What in the world happened in Lesmo 2? Because we came onto a war zone. Oh no. Oh no! Man down. What is this now? Ivan Gaudioso. Oh, chain reaction here. So, Ramiro checks up, gets hit by Alex. Doink, doink. And then Ivan gets hit by Vicente. Ramiro gets... Oh, no. This guy gets sent into the stratosphere. So that was Alex holding the brake for me. Thank you, Alex. Well, that was a terrible chain reaction. And then Johnny and Ramiro going at it here. This was an hour ago, so I have no recollection of how this plays out. I was just kind of sitting back here like... So Johnny lets it go. Okay, we have somebody else taking a slowdown up here. That's Vince. He just misjudged the chicane. I did exactly the same thing much later in the race. Okay, mystery solved there. But what happens up here? Something terrible takes out like half the field up here. Whoa! Ooh, he saved it. Oh, too wide through Lesmo 2. That's what happens. Who are these galaxy brains? Diego and Alberto. Too wide into Lesmo 2. And it looks like Alberto just cuts in. Now, to be fair, they're wheel to wheel. I don't know what the regs would say about who has the corner here, but Alberto definitely just turns in to cause this. And then, oh no. Oh, what? Pardon me? There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of Monza. What? Doink. Okay. I've seen a lot of things. John. Bloop. Yeah. You're coming through here expecting there to be a track, and there's no track. There really wasn't anywhere for you to go, was there? Now, had he continued to sink into the upside down, then you might have been fine. But, it didn't happen for you there. That's unfortunate. Look at this guy. It's like... I mean, we talk about the Shadow Realm, but my goodness. I don't know how I kept this together. Like, no. And how did the rest of these people get through? Like, I kind of want to see this from each person's perspective. Emiliano did a pretty good job there. Marcus. It's a bit more cleaned up by the time Marcus gets here. But then the guy behind Marcus misjudges. That's Alex again. Oh, Alex, my goodness, this is not your night. Oh! Ivan gets through right back to Alberto. So these are the two guys who caused the incident, all huddled around John. You got Alex in the back. Oh. Too wide into Ascari, and he gets hit again. Wow. Absolute galaxy brain strat there. Yeah, I mean, Diego was going in too hot anyway, but Alberto also turned in. It was a meeting of... Whenever... I don't want to be harsh on these two guys, because I kind of think that's, you know, whatever. But when I was a kid and we were on road trips and we saw, like, a car accident that it was clear, like, one person did something super dumb, my dad would sort of shake his head and go, another meeting of the mindless. Anyway. He still says it, though. Oh, that's another... I can't tell. I can't tell what went on there. Did he lose it over the curb, or did he just take a line that intersected with Alex? I don't know, but in either case, here he goes around again. There's two cars behind. Oh, no! Oh, I flipped away from that too soon. Something else was about to happen. Sorry about the flashy cam, but I have to know how this turns out. Whoa, okay. Oh, and there's Daryl. So this was the beginning of Daryl's misfortune. Watch this. He's coming around and... Oh, God, that car's moving. What a disaster this lap was. What's up, Ramiro? We had a good battle early on. Did you actually let me by? This is me letting Marcus by. Let's see. I'm going to skip forward a couple of laps. I was definitely closing on Ramiro here when I wasn't making stupid mistakes. You let me by here? Well, that was awfully nice of you. Oh no. Oh, that's annoying. Well, speaking of blinking, Ramiro was also blinking on and off of the server, which made me quite nervous. I think we might see it here. I think this is the lap where he went through the wall. Maybe it was the next one. Of course, I keep messing up anyway. Next lap. He's already let me by, hasn't he? Nope. Maybe this is one. Alright, Steve, thanks for coming out. Been a while. Zoom. I love the look of these cars. Yeah, I couldn't figure out what was going on here. Whether you were actually letting me by or just slow into the corner or lagging or what, because you've been blinking for a while. And so I didn't want to try and make the pass yet. And oh yeah, here it is. So we're having this battle, and now look at what I see of your car. Welp, I guess he's gone. That's too bad. Sucks for Ramiro. It was nice having a battle with you. And then... boink! There you are again. And then you got this situation. Look at that lag. So I mean I lost some time. I was kind of giggling about it, but it did cost me a little. We Dorifto. Cue the initial D music, except it's going the wrong way. I love how Assetto Corsa animates the driver, so he's going like this. That's funny. Alright, coming up on 2 hours for the stream, so let's, everything else is just me making mistakes, so let's get back to the results. Because surely they're up by now. And stop calling me Shirley. We are the Oreca series. Let's check out fastest laps first. Is it loading? I can't. Yes, it is. There we go. Fastest laps this week. Marcus Landrix again with a 1:44.6. I wasn't too far off of that. I don't feel like I was too far off of that, but lots of 1:44s and 1:45s in here. Emiliano, here you are in 5th fastest. James Leader, Vince, Alex, good job. Caden with a 1:45.6. You're shunt in front of me. When did that happen? Hey, Sean, what's up? The race is too late, but I'll stay up for the very end of it. What? All right, 2 splits this week. Let's check out split 2. It had 7 drivers, 4 of whom took the start. Isaiah Byers with a 1:45.6. He'll be competitive next week. Susar Sharma, our lag fester from last time, 14 incidents. Looks like he was a wrecking ball again. That's too bad. But he finished 2nd, perhaps by killing these 2 guys, Tomas and Ignacio. 2 and 6 incidents. Very similar lap times. Looks like Sushar started 6th and survived to the end, but with 14 incidents. That would be a nice Benny Hill style replay. Let's go to split 1. We're going to check out the times. Martin Smith with a win. Congratulations. James Leader 2nd. Yeah. Pro Sim Racing represent. Eduardo Cavalcanti finishing out the podium. Damian Johnson 4th. Vincent 5th. Well done. Alex 6th. After all that hardship. And all those people, 9 people hitting him. Alex Ballister struggles back to 6th place. Wow, that's the heart of the race right there. Luca with 6 ends up in 7th. I had 4, which is about what I was expecting. 72 points is more points than I was expecting out of tonight, so I'm pretty pleased with that. 8th place. John behind me in 9th. John Crane taking out 10th. Wallenstein 11th. Yvonne 12th. Daryl, after some hardship, he quit about halfway through. Ramiro in 14th. Emiliano left the race and returned. Hey, look at that. Clean race. It's only 13 laps, but you did it without hitting anything. So that's That's worth something. You actually outscore with 71 points by coming back into the... This is how important it is to persevere in these 60-minute races. By coming back and running those laps, he outscores 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people who finished ahead of him. Emiliano, you did the right thing. Well done. Caden in 16th. 8 laps similarly outscores several people ahead by having only 3 incidents. David Gill in 17th. Marcus ended up in 18th. I wonder what happened to him, because he was complaining rather vigorously in chat. Chris Pike registered did not take the start, and Kurt said he had some shaders patch problems. Turn 1 and 2. Are you talking to me, John? Because I think that was mostly me. That was my fault. Oh, you happened to... Oh, no. Oh, dear. Well, that was a good race. Let's check the championship standings. Martin Smith leading with a win this week with 176. Only 2 points behind Vince at 174. James Leader third. And I'm in fourth. What? Okay. I will take it. Fourth place in the championship. And let's see. I'm only, 7 points behind James. 17 behind Vince. That ain't nothing. I'm within striking distance of a podium in this championship. How about that? John Columbus, John Crane, 5th and 6th. Marcus Landrix with the bad luck tonight falls to 7th. Emiliano in 8th. Ramiro 9th. Paul Valenstein 10th. It pays to show up. And just run the laps. Sushar, despite killing everyone and everything, is still in 14th place. So, I mean, that's just by running both races. So there you go. I'm pleased with 4th in the championship. If that keeps up, that might be one of my best series on SRS. You can kind of drive the car. I did a lot of practice for Barcelona. I ran at least 4, maybe 5 full-length races in practice against the AI. And I ran several shorter races against the AI, which I didn't finish because the AI kept killing me. I got very familiar with the car. Got the setup tweaked. And so I was very prepared for Barcelona. By contrast, I ran 2 10-minute races to prepare for this and 1 hour-long practice to set up the fuel. But yeah, so I've done a lot for this series. I was really taking it. Well, the thing is, before week 1, I guess I can take it off this screen. Before week 1, Gene was like all in on trying to take this seriously and really fight for it, and so that kind of egged me on to take it seriously and go for it. And so that's why I put in like an inordinate amount of practice for the first week. And then Gene was like, ew, 10 o'clock, meh. It hasn't run a race. So, but yeah, I mean, I love the car now. It's really fun. It is spooky, and it does occasionally dump you into the sand for no apparent reason. But it's really fun. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, Emiliano, two weeks. I think you can't get more consistent than that. Even with the bad internet, the fact that you had a clean race and came back to run all those laps, you outscored a bunch of people who finished ahead of you. Now you're right in the thick of the championship. So well done. Yes, I am beating Gene, who I guess he doesn't even show up here because he hasn't run a race. Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, it'll be interesting. I think this car will do really well in Sector 3 of Paul Ricard. I don't know how well it'll do in Sector 1 with that stupid tight hairpin thing. Yeah, everybody's sequestered and self-quarantining. My kids are all out of school for the next 2 weeks. My office is closed until April, so we're working from home. I got my laptop right here. So we're kind of stuck with each other. One little sneak peek here while we're wrapping up. One of the other things I'm doing, which I hope to release on Race Department within the next couple of days, with everybody excited about the VRC Chevrolet, which is, of course, a Camaro Z28. They are, the car description says it's the Chevrolet from 1989. And I thought, they also look a lot like the International Race of Champions Camaros that were racing in 1989. And so I'm making a complete set of IROC 89 liveries for the Chevrolet. These are turning out really well. I have 11 of the 12 done already. I have only Jeff Brabham's to go. He was the number 11 car. It was silver. I'm really pleased with how these are turning out. I'm going to release these on Race Department for the next couple of days. I used to love watching these as a kid in the 80s and 90s. This was one of my favorite race series. It was the best drivers in NASCAR and IndyCar and IMSA all thrown together into identically prepared IROC Camaros and just throw them out on a super speedway and let them bang doors for an hour. It was intense. It was fun. And 89 was like one of the real peak years for IROC because you had people like AJ Foyt, Richard Petty, at sort of the tail ends of their Hurley Haywood, at sort of the tail ends of their peak. And then you had Rusty Wallace, Dale Earnhardt, Terry Labonte coming up. You had Scott Pruitt, who had just won the 12 Hours of Sebring with, strangely enough, Bruce Jenner as his co-driver. I had no idea until I started researching this project. Scott Pruitt and Bruce Jenner used to be co-drivers in IMSA. It just blew my mind. But so you had like all the superstars of NASCAR through the 90s were like rookies in this season, or like up and coming drivers in this season, and you had all the like super legendary dudes from the 70s and 80s kind of wane, and they all intersected in this 1989 season. And so I just had to do this. Jeff Brabham's the only one I haven't done. He was in the silver number 11 car. But yeah, I hope to have this out on Race Department. I'm going to throw in a couple of funny Easter egg liveries as well. And so this is fun. This is just a little, just a compulsion project for me. It's funny thing, once one of the cars was done, I mean, it's just a color swap and change the names and you're done. So that's cool. The only sort of cool extra work that I'm doing, I'm just going to show them now because I can't resist. I can't help myself. So you've got the, is this going to expand beyond its, yeah, okay, so I'm just going to keep it here. You got the cars, and they're all like cool and colorful. But then for the pit, like of course I made a pit stand, IROC 89, but all of the pit boards have pictures of the drivers on them. So that's a thing. That's a thing I'm doing this week. They say Shakespeare wrote plays while he was quarantined from the plague. I make liveries. So this is fun. Like I say, I'll post this probably tomorrow or Wednesday. At the pace I'm going, I'll probably have them done by tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, this was just a yeah, there were a lot of mustaches in the 80s. Yeah, but this was I just had to do this. So there you go. And of course, one of my most watched sim racing videos now is the preview of this. Where does it go? The GT3. Here it is. So there are two versions of this. This is the one that I posted on Race Department this week. The Corona Extra number 25. So this started as a joke, and it turned out I liked the look of it so much. I was like, I'm going to put out a serious version and put it on Race Department. So there you go. It's got just a little zero bandwidth stamp, but otherwise it's cool. Now, the joke livery, and I'm sorry, not sorry for doing this. It's the same livery pretty much. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It's the same livery pretty much. It's got the number 20, but of course, being a Corona joke, it has the secondary sponsors, World Health Organization, the CDC, and Purell, because why not? And anybody who happens to be behind me at the Nordschleife race, which will be nobody because I'm terrible, but still, if you happen to be stuck behind me at the Nordschleife, you will be treated to this Easter egg instead. Sorry, not sorry. So there you go. That'll be my chariot for Friday's race. I won't be running the McLaren. I'll be running this instead. And it's on a Porsche because I didn't want to get it mixed up with the McLaren livery. So here you go. This, if you have a zero bandwidth sim racing drinking game, me driving a Porsche when I have a choice of driving something else has got to be on your bingo card. Finish your drink. But we'll be running this beautiful meme livery in Friday night's GT3 America race. And my goal, I'm going to say it now, my goal is to take the checkered flag on track. I want to finish. I want to finish a race. Commentary is fun, but it's a little embarrassing that I've run like 6 races at the Nordschleife in these GT3 series and have never finished. So that's a thing that I want to break. All streaks are meant to be broken, and I want to break that one this week. So we'll see how it goes. Until then, I'll be back tomorrow night for the GTP versus Too Old for Forza series. Where is that? I think this is the week where like everybody's racing at Monza, right? Like all the series ended up doing Monza. Let's see, where's the GTP one? Oh no, it's at Cadwell. They started at Monza, right? Yeah. So I don't even have Cadwell. That's how much I've practiced for this. Make sure you're within 5 minutes of P1. Yeah, it's not gonna. I might be within 5 minutes of P1 because I'm getting lapped. That's very likely. But anyway, so that's that series. Thursday night, of course, Pro Sim Racing is at Monza 66. Never had so much fun crashing as I did in that series. 5 people have already registered for Friday. That's weird. Okay, but sure. So yeah, my next live thing is likely to be tomorrow. I'll go download Cadwell and run a couple of laps right before the race just to say I have, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Is this the one that has that weird turn and then like a hump that like catches everybody out because it's like a dip? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's a thing that Assetto Corsa does to you. If you don't finish the last lap, it doesn't count. And it scores the race based on the position you were in on the last lap that you completed. We had that happen in the Sim Racing Online UK race at Spa in the series where I was doing commentary, the GT1 series from last year. There was a guy who ran out of fuel on the last lap, but the leader was so far ahead. I mean, Spa is not that big, but it was big enough. I think they had the post-race interval set to only a minute. And so there was this just pitched battle for 6th place. And one of the guys ran out of fuel. And 7th place passed him. And continued on, but didn't get to the finish line before the session expired. And so the guy who ran out of fuel got scored ahead. They got it, the folks in the league got it corrected, and the scores were based on track position from the replay and in part from the broadcast. So that was interesting. But yeah, you definitely want to be not too far back from the leader. In my case, it will be because I'm a lap down and have just been passed by the leader, perhaps for the second time. I don't have high hopes for a finishing position. It's a Nordschleife race, so the only goal for me is to take the checkered flag, not bin it a bunch of times to where I'm suspended for a week, and just survive the 60 minutes and wait for other people in front of me who are legitimately faster than me to kill themselves on the walls. That's my strategy. Like, I'm so bad at that track. I went slower. The last GT3 series we had, I went slower in a GT3 car than the pole sitter did in the TCR series that they ran at the beginning of last year, because they had a TCR race at the Nordschleife with the Seat, and the pole sitter in that race went faster in a TCR car than I did in the GT3. So that gives you an idea of how bad I am at this track. You're going to do a different car each round. Ooh, that would be interesting. You do the full circle. There are more cars. There are more than 6 good choices. So, but there are 12 races, aren't there? Because we're doing 2 days again. Interesting. Yeah. So when you get around to the MP412C, let me know. Let me know how that works out for you. You got to pick the right track for it. Anyway, I was going to try and finish this under 2 hours, and it's now 2 hours, 15 minutes. That's okay. Just have to wait for YouTube to process this video now. Womp womp. Anyway, so yeah, looking forward to the Super Trofeo race. Looking forward to really all the races this week. This is such a cool season to have 4 series that I'm into, like really into. This is really cool. Oh, and the Chevrets are at Spa next week. Oh, you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to make myself a fake IROC livery, and I'm going to have to enter this race next Monday. Yeah. Chevrets at Spa. That's got to be fun. Oh, the old AMG? The, 2007 AMG GT3? Yeah, that thing is... Yikes. We'll see. All right, so... Yeah, good thing I can't leave the house. Yeah, gonna get a lot of time in the sim rig. Heck, my daughter might even take a few laps of LA Canyons again. She's been doing that. It's been great fun. In a pink Miata. Oh, it's great. I made her. I showed her. I was running around in the ND. So now she has a pink one just for her. It's got a license plate in the back with her name on it. I'm not going to reveal on the internet. See y'all a bunch of weirdos. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Work in progress indeed. But anyway, yeah, just wanted to show off the Chevret. I'm really happy with the way this is turning out. I'll get the last one done probably tomorrow. Throw some Easter egg liveries in there for good measure. Include a fake one for myself, just so I can feel like I can do something with these imaginary race cars, and I'll put it up in Race Department. So yeah, cool stuff. That's that for this one, though. See you guys tomorrow for the Super Trofeo. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for clicking likes. I see 8 and 8. That must be good. Must have been a good one. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again. Enjoy your time at home. For those who are getting it, don't catch that virus. See you in the next one, everybody.